As the World Turns.
I'm going to talk to the warden, because Dr. Ward says your mother should probably be held here a bit longer until we find out that there are no further complications.
You think they'll allow that?
I think they will. They usually follow the recommendations of the surgeon.
Well, at least she'll be out of that prison for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm. True.
Sam. I just talked to Dr. Ward. You can see your mother in a couple of minutes, if you want to.
Oh, you bet I want to.
And I got some good news. I think I'm able to confirm her alibi. I got a lead.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Who did you talk to? Our neighbor across the street? That was...
I thought I was supposed to handle this.
You are. I just was curious who you spoke to. Make sure it's a credible witness.
When I took this case, it was with the understanding that you'd stay out of it.
I know that. I'm just trying to help. Well, I think it's going to be all right.
Yes, I think it will be for Sam's mother. I am a little bit worried about you, though.
Lay off, John. Don't do that.
Don't you think it's time you got over this guy? Huh?
I really do think that it's none of your business.
Look, how do you think I feel? Every time you see this guy, I see that look of hurt and love and anger and pain in your eyes like that.
I was just talking to him.
Talking to him? My God, the guy wants nothing to do with you.
Well, he does seem a little angry, but
He tells you that drop dead. What does you have to do to get the point? Does he have to throw rotten eggs
I
at
don't
you?
think that's very funny. I don't think you're being very understanding.
It's just being stupid.
I don't think you can possibly understand, and you're getting me very angry.
I am?
You are.
How about that? That's just too bad, isn't it?
What am I supposed to do, John? Just forget him? Just wipe him out of my mind the way you did with Dee, maybe?
Now, wait a minute. Wait. Just wait a minute.
Press 4.
I really appreciate you coming by. I would have come to your place.
No, that's all right, actually. I love coming here. It always reminds me how successful my sister is. Got any money?
Is that why you came? You want a loan?
No, Maggie, that is not why I came.
What's up?
I am disappointed, I am confused, and I'm sick and tired of what's happening to Margot.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Lila.
She's my daughter. You're my sister. How do you expect me to feel about this? I mean, Tom was going to marry her, remember that?
How many times do we have to go through this, Lila? Yes, I am seeing Tom. No, I did not take him away from Margot. They had very serious problems. Margot didn't want to be with Tom.
Oh, so you took advantage of the first opportunity, jumped right
No,
in there.
Lila, you're wrong. I didn't take advantage of anything. Look, I understand your feelings for Margot, but what I don't understand is how come you're so upset with me? Maybe you've forgotten that Tom and I were lovers a long time before Tom ever met Margot. He fell in love with her, and I had to accept that, right? I had to live with that. And I don't remember you being so upset with Margot then. It was just the breaks, right? Then he finds out he can't be happy with her, and I'm the one that's supposed to feel guilty?
Listen,
No matter what, I'm in the wrong.
No, it's just that Margot has different types of feelings for Tom than what you have. They have
How
a
do
whole
you
different...
know? How do you know what I feel like?
Maggie, you're more sophisticated. You're more experienced than
And
Margot.
that means that I don't have feelings? And what about Tom's part in all of this, huh? He leaves me for her, and it's no big deal. Then he comes back to me, and that's different. How dare Maggie be happy, right? Margot's the one who counts. No matter how many mistakes she makes, no matter how many times she hurts him, she's the one that should be forgiven, right?
I didn't say that.
No,
I
but that's
did not
obviously
say-
how you feel.
She loves you. You have always been important to her. That's why I can't understand why you've done this to her.
I haven't done anything to her, any more than she's done something to me. Look, Lila, I want her to be happy.
Well, she's not.
Well, that's not my fault. Look, Lila, I have done everything I possibly could to help Tom and Margot get back together again. And if they can't work out their problems, I'm sorry, but that's not my responsibility. But I would think, as your sister, that you would at least wish me well.
Oh, boy, I don't know what to say to that. Maggie. She's my daughter.
Right.
Ken, you got the level?
Yeah.
Hey, what's this gonna be?
It says it's gonna be the library.
Man, you know this is gonna be some kind of house. Yeah, I sure mine wouldn't live here.
You better start saving your bucks.
Hello, Steve. How's everything going?
Okay, Mr. McCall.
Hi there, Steve.
Lisa?
I thought you and Tucker are going to do a fine job for us.
Well, we hope so.
Well, so, now, this is going to be the east bedroom, right?
Right.
Oh, good.
It says, actually, it's gonna be the library on the plan.
Oh, east bedroom would be towards the east, Whitney.
Right there. I see you, Craig.
Sure, excuse me. Yeah, what's up?
I don't want Lisa to hear this thing, but she's planning to throw a big party for my birthday, and I'm not supposed to know it. But I want you to put a bee in her bonnet. I want you to get her to invite some of the guys that I flew with in the Pacific.
Oh, sure.
All right, but listen, I'll give you a list of their names, but you make it look as though it's your idea. You got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, now. Whoopsie,
See, watch
what are
your
you
footing, watch your
I just
footing.
want to know what the two of you are talking about.
Well, business, of course.
There'll be none of that, not here. This is the site of our new house. No Dow Jones or anything. Show Betsy the view of the...
My pleasure. Come on,
The
Betsy.
lake. We've got
We
to
know
get
what
the
you
lake.
mean, honey. We know what you mean. We know. We got it.
Steve, you got a minute? I'd like to talk to you.
Yeah, what about?
Well, Betsy was hurt down at the Hayloft parking lot, and I wanted to know what happened.
A car sideswiped her.
Were you there? Did you see it?
What difference does it make if I was there?
Look, Steve, now she could have been killed, right?
Yeah, and she could have been killed by the bum you sent in that truck, too.
All right, listen to me. You're gonna have to bust your butt here to keep this job. You make one wrong move, and I'm gonna have you canned fast.
The best view is going to be from the bay window of the master bedroom.
Yes, that's going to be beautiful.
All right, watch your feet.
The high heels on this is really crazy.
Yeah, we'll watch it.
Steve. Steve, don't let me go. Don't let me go. I love you.
I love you.
You know, this might be the last time we get to talk to each other alone.
Why?
I want you to forget what I said.
You said you loved me.
I'm married, Steve, and I want that to work.
Are you happy with him?
We have some problems, but they're mostly my fault.
What problems?
Old feelings that I've had for you. Craig sensed them, and they have caused a lot of problems, and I just want to make it up to him. So you have to stay out of our lives now, please.
I mean, what do you mean, don't do what?
Hey, Steve, I think we gotta go over this. Steve?
He almost killed her. And she married him.
That's the way she wants it, Steve.
It's not what she wants.
Man, you gotta give this up.
No way.
M. Crawford, attorney at law. Is that you?
You want to talk about the Weaver case?
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
No! You work too hard, Maggie.
So do you.
Look at me. I'm not working.
Oh, I think I'm going to finish this up.
Is that your sister I saw leaving?
Yeah, Lila was here.
What was she doing here?
Well, she just came by to wish me all happiness.
Really? Gee, you deserve all the happiness in the world, Maggie.
Thanks.
You going to this fete? My mommy's throwing for my new daddy.
Sure. Are you?
Ah, well, we don't like each other too much, but gee, you know, it's all family, so what the heck?
You make it sound so chummy.
It makes my mother happy, and that's the real thing, isn't it?
Lisa does seem happy.
What was Lila here for?
It won't do any good to talk about it.
My life is...
I know, mine too.
Go sailing with me. Tomorrow.
We had some great times in Switzerland. It won't be the same.
Go sailing with me.
We could try.
Just relax there. You are not going anywhere for a while. How much did James pay you for this? We worked out a satisfactory agreement. Where's Barbara? It is too late for you to worry about that now.
Sì, 8 plus 4, 7, 4, 0. Sí, me gustaría hablar con señora Stenbeck, por favor, 101. She's not there. Operator, la casa Stenbeck, por favor. No, yo no sé el número. Busy.
Where is she, Dropney? Where is she? Barbara. Where is Barbara? You don't want to know. Damn you, where is she? Where? Tell me, man!
Sí, la casa Stenbeck, por favor.
Buenos dias.
Paul, good. This is Gunnar here. I'm looking for your mother. Do you know where she is?
No, we're supposed to meet her at the bowling at 1 o'clock.
But it's after 1 now.
My dad is supposed to take me.
Is he there?
No.
Do you know where he is?
No, but he's supposed to take me.
Paul, look, thank you very much, and I will talk to you a little later. Bye. The bull ring. 1 o'clock? Oh, my God.
Barbara! James! James, help me!
Try and run for it. It'll be the last thing you do. Go ahead. Try it. Barbara!
Hi, come on in. How you doing? Great.
Wow. What? You look terrific. What have you been doing?
Oh, nothing. Just same old routine.
Same old routine? Okay. Okay, Milan. Why do I get the feeling that there's something you want to tell me?
You got it. I had a date.
Okay.
I had a wonderful time. Oh, Betsy, I was so scared that I was going to say something so stupid and he would know that I'd never been on a date before in my life. But he was just so nice, and he just made me feel so special and wonderful.
See, I knew it was just a matter of time.
Yeah, well, I was really beginning to get seriously concerned. I mean, I'm 20 years old. When you've never been on a date, you start to wonder, but anyway, I never told him about that.
Tell him what?
Oh, that I'd never been on a date before. Oh, you know, I think he would have pulled the car around and taken me back home. But I just started to relax, and we started talking, and pretty soon I was telling him all about growing up in Europe and going to school in the convent and my whole sordid past, and he was really interested. You know, I think he really likes me.
Milan, what's not to like?
Well, he asked me out again.
Great.
Yeah, he asked me to go to Florida with him on this Easter vacation.
Oh, that's some second date.
Do you think I should go?
Well, what's he like?
Well, see, he's a grad student in biology. And he's warm and friendly and cute, and he has such a great sense of humor. You know, we talk and we laugh, and oh, help me, I think I'm in love. I mean, I just didn't want him to leave.
Well, what's his name?
Alan Harder.
Alan Harder.
You know him?
Oh, I don't know him personally, but I know a lot of people who know him. Oh, boy.
Betsy, what's wrong?
Your mother called. I had no idea you were dating him, Milan.
Would you believe my mother is giving me so much flack about dating at my age? I mean, she's just being terrible. I'm sure she'd be much happier if I were right back in the convent. What's wrong?
I think I might have told your mother more than I should have. But listen, Milan, listen to me. I've heard some bad things about Alan. I mean, honestly, not rave reviews, you know what I mean? And I think I told your mother that. Oh, boy, I had no idea you were dating him.
Well, okay, I guess that explains what she meant. She said she was a she'd been checking up on him. Oh, okay. What have you heard?
I heard he's been married once for about a week. And he likes to date younger girls. He dates a lot of freshmen, and he likes to brag about he considers himself a real operator. And I've heard that from a lot of people, honestly.
But he's not at all like that. I mean, look, when he took me home, he didn't even ask to go into the apartment. He just kissed me goodbye at the door. I wanted to.
Listen, Blonde. I'm just telling you what I heard, okay?
Okay. Well, okay. I'm sure that he must have gone out a lot. I mean, he's a very likable, good-looking guy. But I mean, Betsy, that doesn't. You can't believe every rumor you hear. Oh, well, maybe there is some truth to it. Maybe he was like that, but he's changed. I mean, all I know is he's wonderful.
Right, and you have your perfect right to make up your own mind about him. I think you should just know.
Okay, I'm glad you think I have enough of a mind to make up on my own. My mother doesn't think I'm old enough for that. But would you believe she came over to my apartment and waited there for me to come back in? I mean, she was so afraid that I would lose my virtue. I haven't, by the way.
Oh, did I ask?
Yeah. Oh, my mother. Oh, she thinks I'm a child. Oh, anyway, I've got to get to the library tonight. Betsy, do you think I ought to go with him?
I think you should think about it very carefully.
Hey, okay, but if you were me, would you go?
Well, see, I'm not you. I've never even met the guy.
I just get the feeling that you disapprove.
Oh, Blonde, don't put that on me. It's not that. I mean, I think it's great that you're dating. But you have to remember that he's not the only guy in the world.
Yeah. Then why do I feel like he is? Oh, okay, I'm going, okay? I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Bye. Hello?
Betsy, this is Steve. I gotta see you.
No.
No, don't hang up. This is very important. I just want to talk.
You promised you wouldn't do this anymore, Steve.
Betsy?
You promised that you were going to stay out of my life, remember?
Betsy, this is very important. There's something that you ought to hear.
Steve, I'm going to hang up now.
Betsy, don't hang up. Eesh.
Hold it. This conversation is not over.
I don't want to talk to you. Go.
No.
Get back in your car.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
You know what? You know, it just makes me feel worse. You bawl me out. You think you're trying to help me, and you just bawl me out. You called me stupid, John.
I'm sorry if I called you stupid. I didn't mean to call you stupid.
Called me stupid and a lot worse.
I don't mean to make things worse, really. Believe me, the last thing in the world I want to do is make you unhappy. That's the truth. Oh, man, I don't know what to say to you.
I am unhappy. I love that man. And I can't have him. Don't say any more against him.
Okay, I won't. I promise you that I won't. I think you're a very wonderful person.
Stop it! Stop telling me how good I am and that I'm too good for him, because I'm not.
I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to say that.
Good. I know that I shouldn't do this. I know that it's bad for me. I just want another chance.
I love him.
You know how you feel about Dee. That's it. Do you understand?
I understand. Yeah, I understand. I do.
Good.
I do. I do.
I'm coming.
Ah, Mrs. Stenwick. Has your husband come back here yet?
No. What happened to you?
Unimportant. I don't want to bore you.
Look, I told you he's not here. What's going on?
Has Gunnar Stenbeck gotten in touch with you?
Well, he called on the phone a little while ago. He wanted to know where Barbara was.
And what did you tell him?
I didn't speak to him. Paul did.
Ah, little Paul.
Look, James was supposed to take Paul to the bull ring at 1 o'clock, and he's late. I don't know where he is.
And did little Paul give this information to Gunnar Stenbeck?
Yes.
Then Gunnar Stenbeck is on his way to the bull ring. He will be there in a very short time.
Well, I have no idea.
Well, I do. I want you to give a message to your husband for me. Tell him I am leaving for Germany.
What is going on?
I wish you much luck, Mrs. Stenbeck, and to your husband as well. That is, if you ever see him again.
Why shouldn't I see him again?
If you ever see him again, tell him I had to leave without my paycheck. He will understand.
Do you know where James is?
Mrs. Stenbeck, hell is about to break loose. I find it prudent to absent myself. I bid you and the sunny Costa del Sol adieu.
Go ahead, Barbara, see if you can get away. Try it. Go ahead, Barbara, try and run.
Barbara, stay there. Don't move. Stay there.
Don't move till I say move, then you move, okay?
Okay.
Tunnel!
Be careful.
Tunnel! Tunnel! Run! Tunnel! Okay. All right. It's over.
Oh, I would have died out there.
What happened out there? What happened?
James is out there. James.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So, when did you talk to the super?
Just yesterday. He's really very nice. But then again, I'm the perfect tenant, and so was Jeff.
Yeah. Nothing like having a doctor in the building. Of course, doctor with quadruplets is something else. They make an awful lot of noise, about 4 times as much as a baby.
Yeah, I'm really going to miss having Jeff next door. I mean, since he's Billy's uncle and all, it was great to have him so close by. But still, there's no one I'd rather have living next door than you.
Yeah, well, I'll try to be a good neighbor. I believe in that.
Anyway, Mr. Carlisle said that if we want to, we can take down the door between our apartments.
He did?
Yeah. You see, originally it was just one big apartment, and they put up the door to make it two. So he said if we want to, we can take it down. What's the matter? You do want to, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, sure. Then if you want to borrow some sugar or something...
Right. I can just walk into your apartment and get it.
Yeah, and vice versa.
Well, yeah, it sounds like we're going to have a real ball, Ernie.
Yeah. Gosh, it's almost like having a female roommate, which I've never had before.
Well, I've never had a male roommate either. That's because I've never really wanted one.
Yeah, well, of course, we're not really going to be roommates. I mean, we're not really sharing the same apartment. There's still, you might say a good solid wall between our two places, sort of like a Maginot Line.
What's that?
Oh, that's a World War II term.
For what?
It means a boundary. A fiercely defended fortification, actually.
Fiercely defended fortification. Sounds to me like you want to leave the door up.
Oh, Cricket.
Sounds to me, as a matter of fact, like you think I'm going to assault your virginity.
Cricket. When I am thinking of a boundary, I am thinking it for your sake. You are a very attractive woman.
Thanks a lot.
And I am sure that you have often had to, fight for your virtue.
Lately, not too much.
Well, I really think you ought to give it a little bit more thought. Before we take the door down, you should ask yourself if you really can trust me.
Ernie, I'm sure I can.
Yes, please, operator. I'd like to make an overseas call. Puerto Banús, that's the Costa del Sol. The Stenbeck Villa, please. No, I don't have the number. That's right, person-to-person call. Karen Stenbeck. Thank you.
I'll get it, Carlotta.
Yes. Stenbeck resident? This is she.
Ariel.
Hello, Karen.
Well, how sweet of you to call. How's everything?
Just dandy. How about you?
Well, there are no words to describe it. I mean, everything's great. I simply adore the Costa del Sol.
Well, that's just wonderful. When do you think you'll be coming back?
Well, I really don't know. I'm not in any hurry, believe me. Oh, Ariel, you should see the villa. It is so gorgeous. And the yacht. Well, I had a marvelous cruise here to Puerto Banús.
I'm so happy for you.
Well, listen, why don't you fly over here and join us? I'd really love to see you.
Well, I don't know if I could, I don't know if I could do that, Karen.
Well, if it's the money that you're worried about, I'm sure that I could get James to spring for it. Or I could send the company plane.
Karen, unfortunately, I have a job. I can't just drop everything and fly to Europe whenever I feel like it.
Oh, well, you'll have to come on the next trip.
Well, yeah, listen, Karen, what I wanted to ask you about was, I wonder if either you or James would mind calling the housekeeper of the penthouse and telling her it'd be all right for me to stay there until you get back?
Well, I wouldn't mind, but I think that James might.
Why? I wouldn't be bothering anybody. I'll leave before you get back.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll ask him for you, and I'll get him in the mood.
Oh, and when do you think that'll happen?
Well, judging from the way things are going, it'll probably be tonight. The honeymoon has been a definite 10, Ariel.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's a very, very romantic country. And we were able to get over our initial hostility, well, in 1 or 2 nights to an amazing extent. Surprised?
A little, but I'm very glad to hear that. Well, how about you? Anything new? Oh, nothing too terribly exciting right now, but I feel very optimistic. You see, I've been meeting some very interesting, very attractive people.
Oh, well, if he's interesting to you, he must be rich, is he?
I haven't asked to see his bank account yet, Karen.
Well,
You know, Ariel, I think maybe you should. Of course, you do have a sixth sense about these things.
Well, I do happen to know that he comes from a very wealthy family. Not that I'd marry for money.
No, certainly not, Ariel. There are so many other things in life.
Yes, there are, aren't there? Listen, I have to hang up now. I'm at work. So, you will get back to me about the penthouse, won't you?
I'll do whatever I can, Ariel, I promise. Bye-bye.
Craig?
Hi.
Oh,
Yeah,
Craig?
what?
Oh, thank goodness you're here. Hi there, Betsy. You've got to save my life. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble
What's the
up
matter?
to here.
What's happened?
Diana McCall's, thank you, a plane is coming in, and I was supposed to meet it today.
Right.
Well, I can't, as luck has it, whatever you want to call it. I have to meet the mayor and the lieutenant governor. I'm going to lunch with them, and I can't do it. So I can't have Whit go by and pick up Diana, because Whit, you know, he's the, well, you know who that is. Anyway, I can't go have Whit go pick her up, because then it'll ruin the whole surprise of the birthday party.
Right, I see. So.
Right. So now you're probably wondering, why don't I ask Brian, right? Good
Right.
thinking. I did.
Oh.
He can't because he's in court. He's going to be in court all day long. So I was wondering, could you please go pick up Diana McCall at the airport? Please. It would be saving my life.
Sure, yeah, sure.
Good, oh,
I'll
good.
go.
Bless you. I'm sorry to ask you to do a personal thing like this. I will never, ever ask you to do anything like this.
No problem, no problem. What time is her flight?
Her flight. 2 o'clock. I think it's due. Wait a minute. I have it written down here. Yes, here it is. I wrote it down. It's 2 o'clock, and it's flight 387, okay?
Got it, 387.
Yes, and she's going to go straight to her brother's home, apartment. You know where Brian is.
Yes, I do.
Great, okay. And you tell her, please, how sorry I am that I was not able to meet her. I will call her this evening. Oh, wait a minute. You don't even know what the girl looks like, do you?
No.
Oh, I've got a picture of her here. Oh, here. A little picture right here. Now, you just keep that so you'll know her when you see her.
Got it.
And, another thing. Tell her, under no circumstances is she to come by the office or drop by the house, because then that would just spoil everything that we've planned, okay?
Don't worry, Lisa. All will be done as you command.
I know it. You are just wonderful. You have really carried things out above and beyond the call of duty. I will never forget you for this. I know I appreciate it.
Okay.
And now, 10 minutes. That's all I've got. 10 minutes to get across town. And I need a helicopter.
Why don't you tell Whit to buy you one?
Oh, Craig, that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye. Oh, no. Well, there goes our afternoon together, huh?
Oh, Craig, look on the bright side. Come on. At least you get to meet Diana McCall.
Oh, boy. Could have
Oh,
waited till the
boy.
party till that. I guess Lisa still thinks I'm the chauffeur around here or something,
come on,
huh?
she's in a tight spot.
Well, yeah, maybe so. But what would she have done if I had said no? Not that I'm in a position to say no, since she's the boss's wife.
She said she'd never ask again.
All right, do you want to come along with me, huh? So go meet the McCall princess. Come on, to the airport. What do you say, huh?
Oh, gee, Craig, you know I would, but I have history test to study for.
You're sure, huh?
Yeah, you know, I haven't even begun.
God, unbelievable.
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 Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Oh, and Craig.
Yes?
Listen, have a good time.
James set this up. I'll find him and I'll kill him!
Oh, no. God, no!
Men's Sweaters by Tony Lambert. Rainwear by Misty Harbor. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.